Hey, what's good? What's good? You are now watching Al Cobb Live. Let's get it. Day 2, live in a row. Let's get it. What's up, everyone? How y'all doing? If you watched, or if you tuned in, or if you're going to tune in later to watch this live stream, I appreciate you. All my subscribers, I appreciate y'all. Everybody that comments, I appreciate you. Everybody that likes my videos, likes my channel, shows me love, asks questions. Thank you. I appreciate you. Today's live is a new day mindset. Basically, a new day mindset. This is where we going with it. No, I'm not turning into some motivational channel. But I will enlighten you. I will keep you, refreshed. Try to inspire you to, try to inspire you to get up another day. Now, let's have this perspective. A new day mindset. It's a new day. Today is a new day. And every day that you are granted another day, you have to be thankful. You have to be very thankful. You have to thank God. You have to show gratitude. Show gratitude, but take care of business. Now, me, I'm a, I'm a human. I'm a human being of many experiences. Like in my short life, or to young kids, it's a long life now, but to older people, it's a short life. In my short time here on this earth, in this society, understanding that you have to show gratitude and you have to take care of business. In my experiences in life, I had many jobs, which I'll be going over with y'all, maybe on the live, and then I'll cut it into a video for sure. But the reason I say show gratitude but take care of business, this goes back to a story. So once upon a time, I was 21 years old, and this was back in 2011. So if you do the math, you know how old I am right now, even though I tell you anyway. But I was 21 years old. I was working. I was still living in New York City. And it was around this time of season. I think they will start in like late October. So that year was a very eventful year for me because I had about, it was a total of 3 jobs that in that 1 year. And I was 20 to 21 years old. I was really 21, but I was hustling, right? I had one job that was close to my house, and then I had 2 other jobs, but those jobs were seasonal. So this job that I'm about to mention to you was seasonal. And this job was at Radio City. It's gonna circle back around why I say this. I say show gratitude, but take care of business. Now, it was one day, I believe it probably was like in November. I'm not sure if it was December or November, but one day I was working at Radio City and I was so like ecstatic. I was like, wow, this is really Radio City. Like look at the decorations, look at the outlay, like the what's the display, like look all around, like what do you see? It's very beautiful in here. Like, oh my God, like the way they architect all it, like I was really appreciative that day. Like it was just so beautiful to me that I was working there, and I was like, wow, I really got to take it all in, and wow, this is amazing for me to be doing this. Like Radio City, who would have ever thought, right? Man, that same day, I'm sure all this gratitude and appreciation, man, that same day I got slammed, and slammed again. I got suplexed that day. I don't know what, I guess it was too much gratitude because I was being too appreciative at the beginning of the day. And then once the work day started, or the work started, man, I was getting slammed, man. I was getting slammed. I'm talking about customers were rude, a supervisor, or it wasn't a supervisor, it was like a lead, because we had a lead person. And by the way, I was working at Radio City doing food and beverage. So what food and beverage in Radio City pertained of at that time was you got to make popcorn. You got to put the popcorn in the bags or the cups that souvenir cups that they came in, and you had to stock the fridges with all the beverages. You had to do the beverage count. If you were at a certain station, they had alcohol at those stations. I'm not sure how it goes now. You know, this is years later. I haven't been back in a long time, but at certain stands they have alcohol stations, and you know, you have to keep track of all of this stuff. Like, you got to make sure the pretzels are ready. You know, you got to make sure the pretzels not hard, not hard. Like, you gotta be accountable. You gotta make sure that you're counting the money you give the people the right change. You gotta make sure, you know, you're being accountable, because at the end of the shift, whatever the people put in the tip jar, however many people that worked at that one stand that day, we have to split it between those. So everybody that worked there. So sometimes it would be a stand of about 5 people in the stand, and 1 lead, and then 4 people like cashiers and running and stuff. So man, when I tell you, this one day I had the most gratitude and appreciation for where I work. Man, if they ain't show me where you really work, that day was like, it was non-forgettable. Like, I was like, oh my God, yo, I will never appreciate this place ever again. Like, I'm not appreciating nothing. Because that was probably like the worst day. I wouldn't say the worst day, but it was the heaviest day. Like, it just was so heavy. It was so hectic. And I guess because I was in such a a bright, happy, fulfilling mindset or way, that it just turned around and slapped me in the face. Like, yeah, you appreciative, and we're gonna show you what we made of, and see what you made of. So man, when I tell you, show gratitude when you wake up, but get to business, take it serious. Like, appreciate it, but take it seriously. Like, get down to business. Don't take no shortcuts. You know, don't bull crap today. Don't try to take it off. Don't try to take it easy. Like, handle business all the time. Handle business. But show gratitude. Like, be appreciative of what you have, but know what you want and keep wanting. Like, you got to keep wanting. A lot of people be like, oh, it's not about what you want, it's about what you need. Well, of course, parents, you know, grew up. I mean, you grow up. And parents, well, as you grow up, parents say that to you, or older people say that to you. It's not about what you want, it's about what you need. But you gotta want, you know. Not everything is a need, but you gotta want stuff for yourself. You gotta want better for yourself. Sometimes you don't need better for yourself, but you want better for yourself, right? You want better. I always want better. I always want to get to a place where I feel like I'm being fulfilling to others, and I'm being fulfilled at the same time. I don't want to empty my cup and, you know, not be filled back up. I like to empty my cup and refill me too. Like, give me that emotional charge. Give me that mindset, that physical charge. Give me that. Like, I need that. I thrive off of that. A lot of days, you know, as of lately, as getting older, you know, you want a nap every day. You want to take a nap every day when you're older for some reason. But you got to get your lazy little butt up and make moves. Like, you got to stay active, because as you get older, the more active you are, the easier it is on your body and on your mind. The more lazy, or the longer you like rest or like lay down or relax, your body starts to fall asleep. So you got to understand, man, these muscles, and then your mental start to just like become in relaxation mode. And you know, mostly when I drive to work, I'm watching something or I'm feeding myself something. But I like to go live, even if it's not for as long as I did yesterday. I went live about 40 minutes. But until I start getting a lot of people in here, that's when I'll go live longer. But you gotta get up every single day. Like, you gotta get out the bed, you gotta stretch, you gotta do some form of exercise. Doesn't matter how you feel, because I find out on days that I'm laying in the bed longer, I feel lazy. Like, my body starts to ache and it hurts even worse than even if I got up and worked out. Like, you gotta get up and get to it, get to whatever it is. And the best thing to do, like, you could, the thing that I started to do lately is I started to schedule out what I'm gonna do within a day. And I ain't really fill up my calendar yet, but I will. I'll start filling up my calendar even more, because I make sure that when I have events coming up, or appointments, or even payments, that I know the day of that's coming up. And I'm starting to check my calendar more frequently. And the calendar is free. Like, it comes with your phone now. You don't need to go and order. I mean, you could do it if you like the old school way, by getting one from the store and writing on it and marking it down. That's cool. But I find it more better for me to do it on my phone, because my phone is always with me. I can always check it, open up my calendar. All right, let's see what I got. Or I got an appointment today, or my kid got an event today, or I remember this payment coming out today. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do this today. Like, and lately my stuff has been running better. I have been on time more. I have been looking forward. I know what to expect within my day, because I make sure that I put that on the calendar, and then I set a reminder. They have it to where you can put 2 reminders in there now, and that is so clutch. Like, it's so clutch to do that. So it helps your day go by. It helps my day go by smoother. But I wanna like fill up my day now. Like, I wanna pack my day up to make sure that I'm doing everything that I need to do when I need to get it done. So the thing about where I work at now, we don't have no, like, I don't know what they have in there, but we don't have no phone reception in there. And it's a big problem, because, you know, if it's an emergency or something like that, then you can't really, like, contact anybody. So this is a big problem that we've been facing for a year or whatever. And we understand people don't want you on your phone. You know, the management don't want you on your phone and all that type of stuff. But if it's an emergency, I need to be able to call out, or, you know, be able to receive. And that's unfair, but I have to deal with that. So if I had, you know, if I have a calendar, like in my calendar, I have a notification, I'll be able to make sure that I get to a place to where I get reception in order to make a call if I got an appointment or something like that. But the calendar is very clutch. And the fact that it's free now, I'm trying to take full advantage of it. I'm trying to make sure that I have everything that I need done to get done, and make sure that I'm active every day. I don't want to just wake up and I'm up. All right, let's do whatever. And I've been living like that throughout the years. Like, it feels like I've been waking up and then just like I'll watch TV the whole day, or just, you know, just mess around with my kids, play games, or just sit around and not doing, and then sitting there thinking in my mind like, oh, I should be doing this. But then I put another thought in my mind like, oh, but, you know, you got this going on. So excuses and hoopla. Schedule your whole day out. And even for kids, you got to schedule their whole day out too. So that's my goal going into next year, to start scheduling stuff, and also like schedule stuff for my YouTube channel and schedule these lives. But, you know, get up and get to it. It is a new day, man. You have to become more effective, more selective with your choice, and with your choices, with your decisions, who you come in contact with, what those conversations are when you come in contact with these people. I remember I was talking to, I'm gonna reach out to him too, one of my elementary school teachers. They're actually out, you know, in the same state as me, and we reconnected about a few years ago. But I'm gonna get back in contact with him. I'm gonna send him some holiday stuff, But and you know, he's still a teacher. And we had a conversation, and I was like, I actually limit my interactions. Like, I limit that. Like, I pay attention to each interaction I had throughout days, and I try to remember the conversations that I had throughout those days, but within these interactions. But the reason I limit it is because I'm limiting my peace, right? I'm not extending myself too much to too many people, because I want to see what I'm getting out of this and make sure that I have enough time for me. And then also, some people have the intent to be negative, or they start talking a bunch of negative stuff that's going on in their life, and they bring that upon you. And I'm not one for that. Like, I don't like other people's negativity or whatever they feed into to rub off on me, and then it starts to show in my life, or it starts to like disrupt my day. And that happens pretty often, but a lot of people don't realize that. Like, a lot of people get on the phone and call, you know, their best friends, or you know, their homies, or you know, for girls they call their best friends, and their girls or their cousins or their sisters. And sometimes, you know, those people could be having bad days, and you're conversing with them not knowing that, yo, you're drawing that from them, and you bringing it into your world. Like, you bringing the negativity and all the stuff that they're going through, you bringing that to yourself. And then you start to look at your day alter, and you wondering why. Like, yo, why is my day, I was having a great day. Like, what happened today that I'm not having a great day anymore? And it's because of that conversation that you had with this person is rubbing off into you, and it's starting to show. It's starting to seep out of you. So you have to like limit and distance those conversations in order to understand that. So that's why when I came in contact, or when I, you know, interact with people, I try to limit it. You know, and sometimes, you know, if it's somebody that I'm really cool with, I could talk all day. But I figure I'll do the talking here on YouTube, you know? I'll do the talking here. And I'll do the talking here when y'all come back and watch it. Y'all, you know, be able to distinguish and pick up and get something for yourself. You gotta understand, man, we humans, you know, we're very fragile. The flesh is fragile. Your bones are strong, but they fragile. And as you get older, your bone density changes. Your brain changes. Like, you gotta forever be feeding into yourself, no matter what age you are, no matter how old you get, no matter how young you are. You gotta feed into yourself. Watch yourself. Like, take care of yourself. Like, you have to. Man, I didn't even know the cop was right there. Busted. Nah. Good. But yeah, you have to do that. If you don't, then, you know, you just end up going about your days and complaining about your days all the time. Oh, this hurt. Oh, I couldn't do this because this. Like, you know, be careful with that. Also, with interactions, you gotta be careful with that too. For people that blame other people. Oh, I can't do this because I'm on the phone with you. Not the way to go. Today is a new day. I'm gonna be a new me. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna break my old reality, and I'm gonna put new perceptions in my brain, and I'm gonna live it out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it because I am doing it. You have to think differently. Don't be a commoner. Be different. Take steps. You know, achieve goals. You know, it's hard to be consistent, especially as you get older and you have all of these different things revolving in your life. You got work, You got children, you got family, you got, you know, you got sickness, you got health, you know, you got things that you have to pay attention to. You know, you gotta pay attention to the food you putting in your body. It's a new day. Don't be like how you were yesterday. Don't wait a week to do it. Don't wait a month. Don't wait till next year. Do it today. Today is the day that I become a new man or woman. For women or woman. But man. But you just gotta you gotta engulf yourself in betterness. A new day. What does a new day stand for? Oh, it's just another Friday. Yeah, I think next week is Christmas. I know a lot of people that don't celebrate Christmas anymore. But why is that? Is it because they woke? Is it because they don't want to feed into the society that they grew up being a part of? Like, do you feel it's fake? You don't want to celebrate, you know, that brand or do that? Christmas is more of enjoying family and giving back to family and loving those around you and appreciating those around you while you have each other, building memories. It's time to come together, you know. And for those people that argue against Christmas, I understand. It's all good. But your job is giving you off, right? So, you know. Oh, it's just another day. That's true. It is just another day. Oh, they just want you to spend money. You're going to spend money. You're going to spend money either way. So, but I'm thankful and I'm grateful to see another day. Like, I'm very blessed. And, you know, the more these days pass, I just look like, man, one day, I'm going to look like, even my old content on this channel, I'll look back at it and be like, man, look at my face, man, I was in shape, I was lighter, you know, I ain't had so much freckles on my face, my energy was a little bit, you know, energy is a big thing to me. For a few times last year, I felt drained a lot, you know, I felt drained a lot. And now, I don't feel as drained as I once was. But now I see, like, because, you know, my kids, they play baseball. So, you know, I train with them a little bit. I go through the motions and run around and stuff like that. But I start to see, like, yo, my body isn't as, it isn't as limber / better shape than a lot of people shape. Way more. Like last year, I fell off a lot. I fell off a lot last year. This year, I started off good, but then I fell off. So now, I can't fall off anymore because I can't consume sugar like how I was consuming it. Like one of my biggest weaknesses was and still is sugar. Like I love sugar. But not as in like eating sugar packets type stuff. Like I'm talking about like cakes and cookies and, you know, pie and stuff like that. Like anything like that, I love that stuff. But I have to be limited with that. You know, I'm getting older and I have to make sure that I take care of my mouth and my health. So I can't really consume as much sugar as I used to. So I'm trying, well, I'm pushing to limit it until about, you know, one time a week for now. Yeah, these cars is crazy right here. One time a week for now, limit my sugar, you know, eat sugar one day out of the week, and that's about it. But not really, like, but you know, like, eat something sweet, maybe like one time out of the week, and that's it. My bad. But yeah, on these lives. Right now I'm just trying to fixate an angle for these live videos that I'm doing, because once everyone starts to join me on these lives around this time, I'll be able to spill a couple of nuggets and give you value in there, but ultimately I have to look back now to ultimately see like what this vlogging channel was really supposed to be. Initially, I wanted this vlogging channel because I was doing so much other stuff, and I make music, but on my music channel I can't really go about the vlogging as much, because this vlogging is a different angle than my music. Like if I vlog, that strictly has to be music that I'm vlogging there. Now here I could just do my regular life and I don't have to implement music as much. Even though I still implement it on this channel, I don't have to implement it as much as I do on that channel, because that channel is solely based around music. And as YouTube started to niche down, make sure you have a niche, that's when I knew that I needed to change this channel. Well, I knew I needed to start this channel. And with me starting this channel, I wanted to vlog, but I also wanted to become a better video editor, a better like content creator, or at the time content creator wasn't a word. Like content creator didn't come until 2020, like COVID time. That's when everybody, oh, I'm a content creator, I'm a content. So but content does change people's lives. But the whole thing right now with this channel, I just have to find where can I fit, and what can I dominate? Where can I fit and what can I dominate is the question. Like I explained in the live yesterday, my goal isn't to just be warped up in, oh, this is a job channel. No, I don't want a job channel. I mean, it worked for a little bit. I got a few more subscribers from those videos that I previously dropped, but mainly those were vlogs. Those were vlogs. But we're gonna keep the colors, we're gonna keep the thumbnails, how those thumbnails are on there. We're gonna keep that. And just keep pushing. But eventually over time this channel will blow up. Like next year this channel is gonna blow up. And when I go live, it's gonna have about 30 people in there. And 30 people is a lot of people to talk to interact with on the live at one time. A lot of people don't think, oh, I only got 30 people in here. 30 people? No, you got 30 people watching you? Man, that's a lot of people. That's 30 different energies, 30 different mindsets, 30 different perspectives that you're talking to and they're paying attention to you. So 30 is a lot. Like 5 people is a lot. Like, you just got to paint the picture. Like, if I'm sitting at a table and I have all of these chairs and I got 10 people sitting here with me, that's a lot of people. And I'm the only one talking and they paying attention to me. It's a lot of people, man. But it's just about tuning and changing the frequency of mind and implementing stuff. So I just wanted to, a new day. I just wanted people come here and change your mind about a new day. Just don't say just another day. You ask people, hey, how you doing today? Well, I'm good. Another day, another dollar. Ah, man. Don't I hate that phrase? I don't hate that phrase. It's just, I don't say that. Another day, another dollar. Like, what you saying that for? I'm like, yeah, I know it goes. What you saying that for? Another day, another dollar. I mean, it's true. I mean, if you're working, it is another day, another dollar. But lot of people don't have grandiose mindsets. I was talking to a fellow yesterday, right? And he's an older guy, but he was explaining to me, you know, some of his past and little businesses that he tried out and how it wasn't a success. You know, he tried a t-shirt company, but it fell to the wayside. You know, he tried a couple of other things, but they didn't pan out how he would like. And as he was talking, I was understanding that, yo, the reason why this stuff is not working out for you is because you're not adamant about getting a sell. Like he does things for love, out of love. Like he don't have the t-shirt company anymore, but he still does some of the stuff. And you know, he wanted to look out for a few ladies that's about to have babies, and he's just doing it for the love. Like, hey, you know, can I make this for you? I just bring it in. You don't gotta pay me. And I'm like, yo, that's cool, but nah, get paid for that, man. Like in my mind, I ain't say it to him, but in my mind, I was thinking like, get paid for that. And then with the t-shirt company, you're like, man, I'm not gonna keep hounding people or hassling people, you know, to make sure that they want this item. Like, it's like, you know, you talk to them once and they respond that they want it, and you don't follow up with them. Like a main thing that I learned over the years, like, you know, many different things that I have done, but the main thing that I found out in life is all about the follow-up. Like I even got caught on the follow-up. The reason why I have the house that I have now is because the agent I reached out to followed up with me like a little time later. Like I reached out to my agent probably like I think like the year before. Like it was around this time, the year before. And there's like, yeah, they gave me the information, all of that, and I looked at it, but I ain't never like jump on it. And then a few months later, I talked to my wife about it, and she was like, okay. And that was it. Like I ain't reached out back. But then a few months later, the agent hit me again, and I was like, you know what? Yeah. Like, what you got for me? And then we set up a meeting, and we met with the agent. And then the first time we met with them, you know, and then from there, we grew a partnership, and that agent helped me out a lot. So, but it was all about that follow-up. Like, if they would never followed up with me, then who knows how, you know, the process of me getting the house would have went. I'm glad I reached out, and they hit me back with the follow-up. But main thing is follow-up. Lily Cool, hello. That's a nice name, Lily Cool. Yo, hold up, Lily Cool. If you say it fast, it sounds like Soliloquy. Lily Cool. How you doing today? How's your day going? Welcome to the live. I'm just over here, just chatty patty until I arrive to my workplace. Happy holidays, and what do you have planned? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I actually was I was trying to decide whether I was gonna wear this hat or another hat that goes with this outfit as well. I'm starting to, you know, I got a lot of hats, so I'm starting to add some more flavors. But I can't buy no more hats this year, so. But what I was talking about was following up. Like if you want to start a business, or if you got things going, you want to follow up with people. Like follow up. Like you don't have to harass people, or you don't have to bother people. But if you're trying to sell something, you got to remind them, like, yo, I sell this. Like, hey, I see you need this, so, you know, And then people will eventually, because, you know, us as humans, we get distracted easily. Like, somebody's talking to you here, then somebody will walk up on you, start talking to you, so you pay attention, like, all right, hold on, I'm talking to this person. Like, it's easy for your attention to get snatched. So you gotta be able to, like, bring people back in. Like, hey, that's why websites do it. Like, if you put something in your shopping cart and then you get distracted for too long, they'll hit you like, hey, you ready to check out? And you'll look up like, oh, no, I'm not ready to check out. I'll keep shopping. And then if you be like, dang, I don't got the money right now, or I don't feel like spending that right now, and then you close it out. If they capture your email, next thing you know, when you check your email, you're gonna see, hey, you left this in your shopping cart. You sure you don't want to get it? And you just got paid, so you like, oh yeah, I did want that. Let me go check it out. Or sometimes they'll give you a little bonus discount. They be like, hey, you know, here's a little extra 20% off. Man, there's a lot of leaves blowing right now. They'll give you an extra like 20% off. It's crazy. But the follow up, like, you gotta follow up with people. You want stuff, you gotta follow up. Stop thinking that you bothering people. You're not bothering nobody. Like, I'm not bothering you. I'm just making sure. Like, you said you needed it initially in our first conversation. You said yes. So I'm making sure that that yes is substantial. If it's not, I'll take a note and I'll move on. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Subscribing means a lot. Thank you for the like if you like the video. But yeah, I'm trying to be more consistent with these lives around this time. I don't know on the weekend if I'll be able to get to it, but I'm gonna try. I'm trying to stay dedicated. But, you know, keep the conversations around a certain idea or realm. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's about, you know, following up. In life, you have to follow up. You have to follow up. You gotta follow up. Like, you gotta be a reminder. Remind people. I can remind you that you're great. I can remind you that you're alive today. I can remind you you're gonna have a great day. I can remind you you look perfect today. That dress looks good on you. That shirt is nice. You have what it takes. I have to remind you though, like, cause you could say it to yourself, right? So you know how brains are like Bluetooth, when you have a thought and somebody that you're like connected to or that you just like relate to a lot, sometimes you're thinking something and then they just say it to you and you be like, yo, I was just thinking that. It was like, yeah, I know, because we're alike. Like, mine's is like Bluetooth. So like, you could be wearing something and you be like, dang, I look good today. And then I just walk and I'll look and see you and be like, yeah, you look good today. But I'll be like, dang, you look good today. And you be like, yo, I was just thinking that. That's crazy. But it's a reminder, a refresher. And then it gives you more of a morale push. It brings your day up even higher. So then when you walk out the door and you walk in wherever you're going, wherever you at, and people staring at you or people just keep looking at you because you went out the house knowing that you look good. You got to recertify your confidence, and then people will see that in you. Like, if you got your head down, your posture slouched, you know, you're looking down a lot, and I'm not saying that it's not good to look down. Like, if you got your body formed in a certain way where you're looking down a lot, that's no good. You got to look up, be aware of what's around you. But you also got to be aware of what's on the ground too, because you never know. You never know. This live is almost coming to an end, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in for sure. Appreciate it. It is a new day. It's a new day. Let's tackle these days like you never tackled the day before. Let's stay on the right road, stay on the right track. Your path is your path. Nobody could take that from you. Nobody could stop you from being who you want to be. If they don't have no good advice to help you, you don't need them. Even if it's friends, even if it is family. You know, if they don't got no good advice, you know, don't take it. And for the most part, you got to follow your intuition, your heart, your mind. But before I moved down here, before I moved to where I'm at. I'm gonna tell that story. I think I'm gonna tell that story on the live. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I could go live tomorrow. Man, I'm gonna tell that story. I'll let you know what it took for me to actually change my scenery, come to a different place. A lot of people around the world, like, not all people stay still. Like, I am somebody that doesn't pretty much stay too still. I like to get around. I like to move. I like to travel. I don't like to travel too much because a lot of places be like, what's the word? Like secluded, or, you know, and it's crazy out here. This world is crazy. I like to travel, but, you know, known travel, like areas of good population and good time. You know, I plan on changing my life a lot more than ever, especially next year, for sure. For sure. Dang, it's 12:06. But all right, though. Dang, I rambled for about 40 minutes. I enjoyed this live today. Had a few more people come in. Thank you so much for that. Got a new subscriber. Thank you so much for that. Lily Cool. That's a fire name, y'all. She came up with something like that. Never too cool for school, baby. But more lives coming to you, more vlogs coming. These lives pretty much gonna be the vlogs that's going up throughout my days. I got some events going on coming up, so I will be going live for a few of those, mainly on this channel. You know, I want to do live vlogging. You know, going live is the thing now. It is just the thing. You know, I got a Twitch channel too. Is more than then go done. Oh, but I got a rap though. It's giving me a circular motion, no connection or bad connection. But we over and out of here. Appreciate y'all. Al Cobb. See y'all on the next live. Over and out. Holla.